All right. Oh man. Okay. Good. Good. Hold up. 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 Um. Yeah. I'm gonna have to change aspirations because I had to get rid of the aspirations that I was using because they were causing my game not to load. So I'm just thinking, why does it always say Matt? I don't understand that. I'm thinking we can do a nature one maybe. What's a nature nomad? Catch a fish, harvest a plant, forage for food, sleep outside. Okay, maybe. Oh, these guys are farmers. Right. Probably freelance botanist would be fine for them. Yeah, I'm thinking we do freelance botanist for this family. Nature, freelance. Yeah, so I had to get rid of them, unfortunately. All the ladies get that. The ladies get the big happy families as their aspirations. So hopefully we can get through this. And also, I don't have my thing anymore to like wash your face. It's gonna be really annoying, but we can send them to go wash themselves in the forest in the I think it's in the go. No, it's not go foraging. Where is it? Maybe it's events, forest, past summit events. Yeah, so we'll send them to go bathe in the streams then, because I don't have any other way to get that done. And today is our last day with the Ball family. And today is quite a few birthdays. We have Oriel and Osbert Bean. We have Candace and Audie Boatwright as well. And we also have Akila Saeed is going to be aging up today. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Excuse me. 4 teen birthdays and 1 young adult birthday. And Akila Saeed is actually going to be moving out to be a commoner. Because she didn't end up getting married, unfortunately, which is okay because we're going to want a couple of commoners. They're going to be people that will just get normal jobs. Like I'm going to get medieval jobs. I also think I had to take out my medieval jobs at the moment. So we'll figure it out when the time comes, but hopefully they get updated. Excuse me. Okay, so I think we should go do those birthdays. Do we know any of these people actually before, so I can make sure that we've not already done them? Who am I looking at for? Oh, Osbert and Oriel Bean. Okay, you don't know them, but I think you do. He's already a teenager. Oh, I think he's a preteen. You can tell by his picture. Okay, so we do need to do there, and Candace is here. And she was one that needs to also, and she looks like a preteen. Okay, so let's go age them all up. We have Osbert and Oriel Bean, and then Candace and Audie Boatwright as well. So let's go do them before this day begins. Let's see, manage worlds. Okay, so we're looking for the Boatwrights are here, and the Beans are here. How many people are in this household? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then we also have Akila Saeed, which she lives here. And this is her. Okay, I just want to make sure. Okay, I do have it in here. I'm going to get rid of all of these builds. These are something I was testing. And I just like downloaded stuff for it, but we're not actually going to be working with that today. Let's go ahead and, oh yeah, we did the field wedding. I forgot about that. Let's go age up Aquila first, because it's just one birthday and then one makeover, if we need to. So let's go to her. Okay. Let's do hers first. So she is going to be aging up to a young adult. And right now she is a teenager. We need to do her role first. So let me go ahead and pull that up because I don't have it pulled up yet. At the moment anyways. Let's see. Let's see. No. I want this. Yes. Fantastic. Okay, let me pull this up on screen for you guys as well. Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and roll for Aquila. So she rolls a 5, as you can see. And now, oops. Let's go see if 5 is bad for her. Okay. And remember, she is becoming a young adult. So for death rolls, she's becoming a young adult. 2, 6, 11, 13, and 14 are all the bad ones. So she is absolutely okay. So Aquila Saeed is here. She is now going to be a young adult. And as a young adult, she will have 308 days before her next birthday. I know like that seems like a lot, but if you think about it, we don't play them for them the whole time. We'll only see them a few times throughout that time frame, which seems ironic. Okay, so 308 plus, we're on 29. So we need to find 337, and that needs to be on the days. So 337. Here we go. She is going to become adults or young adult 2. This is Aquila Saeed. Okay, so we are good there. And now we can cross her off because she is done. And then we can age her. So we'll cross her. Okay, so let's go ahead and get her aged up. And I just want to use MC Command Center. Let's see. Sim commands, set age, young adults. Okay, so she is a slob, mean, and a vegetarian. As a commoner, I don't really know what they would want to do per se. I'm kind of trying to think outside the box, like what they would do. They may just want to be a friend of the world. Not Star Wars. Sim wants to have left, I guess, a prolific and successful legacy behind. Okay. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. We could probably choose quite a few different things. So technically they could want to be like a lord or a lady of the knits, I would assume. I think they could also possibly be a musical genius because there's like harps and things that we could have them play. Um, a master, no, probably not that. Um, so I think for her, let's let her do Lady of the Knits. Because then when we play as her, I'm kind of thinking these people will have like a normal 9 to 5 job or whatever. Like if I have a job that they could do, right? But I'm kind of thinking like we could kind of come up with some different like commoner jobs. So some of them could run like market stalls or whatever, and they could sell their goods that they create. It would just be like a side hustle almost. It wouldn't be like the people that we would play as for the businesses. But I think knitting could be something. I'm also thinking she could do music and be like an entertainer per se at like parks. She could just play as like a busker. Um, I'm thinking more though, Lady of the Knits. Um, Technically they could do like Big Happy Family. I just don't know that they'll ever get married. Because they're my last priority in a sense. They could also want to become, better wealth. Also, I feel like Renaissance Sim could be something they can do. As long as they don't need specific skills, they should be fine. Like, they can't be an academic because they can't go to uni, Something like that. They could also probably do, like, Fabulous or Perfectly Pristine or things like that. As long as there's some way that they could do it. A royal romance. I think they could also do love where, like, they either want to be a serial romantic or they want to be, like, a soulmate. Whatever. So they could do those. I think I'm gonna let her. I'm kind of leaning more towards the musical genius. They want to be an expert musician and songwriter. I'm not sure that they can write songs. So if they would have to write songs for this, I don't know exactly all of the like little tidbits that you have to do for each little tier. But not everyone's going to reach the top of their aspiration, right? So it's probably fine. I'm going to give her musical genius. I think she would play the harp. So I think this would be really cool for her to be like a harp player. So I want to do this. I want to do this for her. So I'm going to do that. And that is going to be fine. What did that say? She's been removed from the Medieval Teens Club because she no longer meets its admission requirements. Perhaps there are other clubs out there for her. Oh, that's right. We have them in clubs, and I forgot about that. I really hope that someone else was in that club. So we have the Medieval Teens to meet and mingle. Let's create another club for her. I think I'm going to name this one, Single Commoners. I can't think of like a name for it. But this is going to be like everyone that doesn't get married. So all young adults and adults whom are single. So these are going to be the people that could potentially get married. And I don't want to be open invitation, invite only probably. And then we need to do marital status. They need to be not married. For age categories, they should be young adult and up. Do I want elders in there? I guess elders could get married, I guess. I don't really think anything else needs to be ticked for this. It just needs to be those two requirements. And the things that they're going to do is they're going to like eat, I guess. They are going to oh, well, they could play an instrument, I guess. Like the harp or whatever. I really want them to be friendly. So social, be friendly with everyone. I also think that they could also be funny. I guess. And then I think we could put be romantic, but instead of with everyone, I think we need to just pick the single commoners. I don't know what the club cosplay is, and I don't know what the complementary colors is or the major chords. I think all three of those honestly need to just get deleted. The medieval ones are what we're looking at. So we got the medieval teens and the single commoners. Why is commoners spelled with a lowercase c? No one will ever know. Now it shouldn't be. So I don't think there's anyone else to add to this at the moment. I mean, Arne Clay, I cannot remember if he is betrothed to someone, but if he is, then obviously he's not. Dora technically is, but I don't know that she'd be allowed to get married. Akbar Ball is obviously an option, which is, isn't that her dad? I think it is. We also have Helga Port. She's from the, what is that? The gypsy camp. Jacob Stewart is our Stewart. We have Musa Saeed. No, that's her father. Musa Saeed. Leaf Thorne is from the gypsy camp. So is Conrad. So is Bard. Amala is also in here. Wait, Amala's aged up to a young adult. But she's betrothed. Am I wrong? I need to get like a betrothal. Oh, arranged marriages. Here we go. Whew. Okay. So already betrothed, waiting to wed are Oriel Bean and Leaf Thorne. And then Beatrice Sheffield and Arthur Scruggs. Amala Ball. Is she not betrothed to someone? I swear to goodness we did have her betrothed to someone. Beatrice and Arthur, Oriel and Leaf, Madison and Richard. Who is Amala betrothed to? Beatrice and Arthur's wedding. So that's their wedding day. Osbert and Amala's wedding. Oh, Amala. Osbert and Amala. That's who it is. She's getting married to Osbert, but I don't think he's aged up to a teen yet, so I couldn't get them betrothed. I can't remember if they're actually betrothed, but they are to be wed. So they're technically in an arranged marriage. So I need to put them in here as well. Honestly, I could just probably put all of these in the same line over here instead of having them across like this, and just have them like, so put this here like that, and then just spread this out a bit more because her name is cut off and it's really annoying. And then we would need Amala Ball. Let's see, Amala Ball, and she is the beekeeper's daughter. No, she's the farmer's daughter. Yeah, farmer's daughter. And she is betrothed to Osbert Bean. Osbert Bean. And he is the butcher's son. Technically, he's the butcher's heir. So I'll put that. Okay, so then we can delete these and make them white. Technically, we could just make them black. Cool. Okay, so then we have Osbert and Richard are taken. Leaf Thorne and Oriel. I don't think that this happened. I don't think they got betrothed. Not that I remember. Anyways, I don't think you guys could even see what I was doing, but it's no big deal. Yeah, so for right now, I'm just going to leave her. I just want it to be the commoners rather than like our actual Sims and things. I need to go in and delete those other people. Okay, so single commoners from the new pack I'm talking about. So we don't have anyone to add at the moment, but that's okay. And she doesn't need a makeover. She's okay. I just need to move her out. And when a commoner becomes a commoner in my game, I'm going to move them out with like 20 simoleons, literally. So she's not going to have very much money at all. She wouldn't have gotten a diploma though, so like we don't need that. Okay, so now we're gonna go up into manage worlds real quick. Hi, Piazza Girl, welcome. And we are going to split off, not you. Also, let me go in here real quick and delete these other people that are from Inniscreen. The fairy world. Because they don't fit our themes. Also, neither does this person, whoever they are, so I'm getting rid of them. You can stay, and you guys can stay. We're just going to keep these stretchy old foxes and the other people. Okay, so we need to move out Saeed. Let's... No, don't evict the house. Manage the households. I want to transfer Sims. I want to create a new households. And Aquila. And her dad is just going to have to give her like 20 simoleons to start her life with. So she's not going to get like a lot of money because she didn't get wed. So her dad doesn't need to give her like a ton of money. So we're going to do that. I'm going to rename her because I don't want 2 Saeed households. So I'm going to name her Aquila. Is that spelled right? A-K-I-L-A-H. A-K-I-L-A-H. Yes. Aquila Saeed, because I want it to be... Okay, that didn't stay. A-K-I-L-A-H. There we go. So now what I need to do is I need to move her in. Now, Windenburg is going to be a addition onto the land that we already have. We're just going to assume that Henford, right? This stream that runs right here, right? From this going down the stream here. I'm just going to think in my head anyways, that stream connects to this stream right here. Okay? So if you think about it, Henford on Bagley is to the right of this. So this is going to be one huge place because eventually we're not going to be able to have any places for people to move into. So I need to make in my head that's how it would be. Is the stream is flowing from Henford on Bagley and it goes into the ocean down here. Okay? So keep that in the back of your mind. So when we're putting people in Windenburg, it's like they're one world together, combined. One really big kind of like society. Anyways, and again, don't worry about these. I'm going to delete them. Okay, so I've made this apartment building and she is going to go into number 1, which is right here. Oh, it's 25 a day. Oh, for heaven Pete's sake. Okay, I will give her the money to move in here. Why do they have to pay for furnishings? I never understood that. That doesn't make sense to me at all. Like, literally. I'm not buying the furniture, bro. Anyways. Free real estates on. I can't even see that because that stupid bar is over. I keep closing that thing and it keeps opening. Okay, so she's going to go in here. It's 25 simoleons. We're going to say that, I don't know, that her dad paid for her or whatever. Who cares? Anyways, or that maybe because it's like a new place, they want to get someone in here as a commoner or whatever, so they've opened it up for her to be the first one to join, and then she can kind of like coax people in. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, all right, so we're going to put her in here. So Aquila is living here as a commoner now. And we will set her, why does it say it's 9 bed? That is not true. It's literally like the smallest little room she could ever rent. Anyways, it's not 9 bed. Don't worry. You could not fit 9 beds in there if you tried. Okay. I don't even know that we can fit another sim in there. Okay. So it's just not going to happen, but that is hysterical. Okay, so let me on the spreadsheet now. There's a lot of background work here going on for this episode. Anyways, so Aquila Saeed, she's gonna actually be her own household now. So I'm gonna drag her down to the bottom. because she is going to be considered her own household, and I don't want her up here because I don't want it to get confusing of like where she is or what the heck ever. So her household name is not going to be Saeed. It's going to be Akila Saeed. If you guys can think of any other way to, like, give them names that would state like that they're a commoner or whatever, please feel free to let me know because I'm all ears about what you guys think. But yeah, so Akila, so I need to add her to the end of all this. I'm gonna need to make note of that for myself because I'm not going to do it right now, not on stream. Add Akila to the rotation. She's still going to be in our rotation. She's just going to be played by herself, and she's going to be played quite a bit differently than the rest of everyone else. Everyone else has like a very in-depth, like, kind of play style, and she's not going to. So she's not part of the Saeed household anymore. And also on here, the other thing I need to do is Akila needs to be moved to the bottom as well, because yes, she is the daughter of Musa Saeed, but she is now her own family. So these are our families with their professions. So for this, Akila, okay, Akila Saeed, her profession is actually going to be commoner. So anyone that's in the commoner thing is going to be like listed together. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so she is going to be like a dark gray, maybe. Maybe not that dark, unless maybe we do the writing in white. Okay, that'll work. A dark gray with white lettering is what she's going to get. So instead of her being green here, she's going to get the dark. Is it this gray? I don't even know which gray it was. It was the one above yellow. Where's my mouse? When you lose your own mouse. Okay, so now you can see she's got her own colors. Yes, she's a Saeed. Yes, she is the daughter of Musa Saeed. But she has to have her own color because she is a commoner now. So she's all good. We're ready to continue on with what we need to do. So today we also need to do the birthdays of Candace and Audie Boatwright and Oriel and Osbert Bean. So let's go ahead and jump on over to one of those households. Now that she's in here, we can remember where she is, and she'll still obviously be trudging around. She just won't be living in that household anymore. No, I didn't want to go back to Wittenberg. I wanted to go to Henford on Bagley. Okay, so we're going to go into the Bean household next. And we're going to do Osbert and Oriel Bean's birthdays. I don't know what that was. Okay. So, perfect. So, these guys are aging up to teenagers, I believe. Is that what they're aging up to? Yes, full-fledged teens. So, we need to do their roles. Let me get the dice up on the screen for you guys. And we can go ahead and do their roles. Okay, so we're going to do oldest sim first. Who's the oldest one listed here? Oriel. Oriel's first. Okay, so let's roll for her. She gets a 6, and Osbert gets a 7. So 6 and a 7. Wow, they made that real easy, didn't they? Okay, 6 and 7. So let's pull up the spreadsheets. And we're looking at full-fledged teen. Ooh, no. Oh no, Osbert. This is what I was scared of, is that these Sims are not going to make it through the death rolls. I mean, he had one number he couldn't hit, and he hit it. But that means that now Amala doesn't have a spouse. And she's due to be wed. They're already betrothed. but they haven't actually gotten married. So that means that we need to find someone else for Amala to get married to, and it needs to be immediately because she's already a young adult. I will give her a little bit of time because she does need to find another spouse now because Osbert didn't make it. The death rolls are going to make this really hard. We're going to find her someone else because she was wed in time. So she has time. She has up until her wedding day, technically, to find someone else. So she has quite a bit of time. She has quite a bit of time. But we need to find someone else. And I don't know who my Sims are still that are available. So if we're looking at this, Osbert is no longer with us. So she could go for Conrad. See, I feel like I didn't write down people that got betrothed in the last stream because I thought either Arne or Conrad got betrothed to Madison. Did they not? I feel like they did. I don't know why I feel that way. I feel like we were trying to get them betrothed to somebody, and I feel like it was one of them. Anyways, so Amala has now lost Osbert. So when I put it as pink, it means coming of age, by the way. Gypsy Camp or NPC are the green ones, and Special are the yellow, which is Dora and Jacob. Yeah, I need to find someone else for Amala, and I need to kind of add some more people. At the end of each year, I'm going to roll in the beginning of this series, I think I'm going to roll a die and see how many Sims I can add to like the NPC or like the Gypsy Camp kind of thing. Because I think we're going to need more Sims. And right now it's looking like I need a lot more boy Sims than girl Sims. So we'll see what's going to happen with that. Yeah, but Osbert's not going to make it, which means too as well that the Beans don't have a heir now. They've lost an heir. They need another kid immediately because Osbert was their heir and now he is no longer with us. And I want to make sure I do this on the lot. So I'm going to have him go up here because I want to make sure that I don't lose his gravestone. Okay, so now she's pregnant. That's right. She's having a baby. So they're already having a baby, which is fantastic. Hopefully it's a boy. Fingers crossed, because we really need it. Let's see. Are you laughing at me? Yeah. You nerd. Cheat sim info. I don't think it's under that. I think it might be under cheat. Oh, I am under cheats. Okay. Maybe it's under sim commands. Maybe it's maintain sim. Yeah, kill sim. So let's just do, for right now, let's do death by hunger. Oh my gosh. Oh man. I'm real sad. Not Osbert. Death is just like chilling out here. Is he actually? No. Now, I don't know what we want to do if it's like an untimely demise like this from a death roll. I don't know if we want to let Sims plead or not. I don't know what the chances of pleading are, but like say one of our Sims was like family oriented, maybe they could do it. I kind of have like some rules for this about it for the Sims 2, but I don't really have it for this. She does not want a child. Oh, that's awful. But yeah, so like if one of the Sims was family oriented, which would be a slim chance that we would have somebody, I think they should be able to go ahead and plead. But honestly, I don't see anybody with family oriented, so we're kind of screwed anyways. And while we're waiting for the Grim Reaper to take his soul, because I don't know what he's doing, we're going to age up his sister. So she is going to age up. She's just going to be a teen technically, so I just need to remove the, oh, let me just push play. We need to remove the preteen trait. Let's add it. Okay. And then let's remove it. Oh my gosh. Gosh, that scared the bejeezel out of me. Wait, where is it? Oh, preteen settings. Remove. Yes. So now she's a full-fledged teen. Is he actually coming? Oh, he's actually coming. Okay. We're just waiting on him. He's just doing this so slow. Okay, so I am so sorry there, my friend Osbert. You are gone. What is the difference? What's a free roaming? The sim becomes a ghost presence around the household and in the world. They will no longer be playable. Yeah, do that. Okay, so I'm not going to actually keep this out. I need to go put this into the graveyard. I'm going to need to make a graveyard. I'm going to put it in somebody's inventory because I just don't want him spawning all the time and like freaking them out. That is awful to say, but yes. So we have lost Osbert and I have aged up Oriel. So now what we need to do, I'm kind of thinking this side over here might be where I kind of put like the Sims that I've lost or whatever, instead of deleting them, just in case. I'm kind of thinking that there should be like some kind of like genie wishes or whatever that you could do, which could like bring people back, which I think would be kind of cool. Kind of like the Sims 2. Where is the, okay, Bean, here we go. So Oriel is fine. It's just Osbert that's not. And I just think, I think he is my first Sim to lose. I don't know if he is. If I'm mistaken, I apologize. Oriel is now just a teen. And she has 98 days before she ages again. Which again, I'm going to say it this last time. But yes, it's a big number. But it'll go quick because we don't play them for all of those days. Okay, so 98 days is what how much she has before her next birthday. So now we just got to figure out what day will be her next birthday. So we need to add that to 29. 127. 127 is when, okay, this day she is going to become a young adult. So this is going to be Oriel Bean's young adult birthday. Perfect. Okay, so then the other two Sims that I needed to do. I am going to cross these two out. And I am going to put in parentheses dies. Okay, so now we need to do Candace and Audie Boatwright. Let's go to Manage Worlds. And they are here. Okay, now they are just becoming teens as well. Full-fledged teens. No, full-fledged teens. So we're going to do their roles now. Because that is what's going to make sense. So let's go ahead and just roll them. Again, we're going to do it oldest to youngest like I did last time. So Candace and then Audie, because that's the two, correct? Yes, Candace and Audie. Okay, so it's going to be Candace and then Audie. And then we'll figure out what happens from there. So we have a 8, which is, I think, fine, because I think they could only not get a 7, and a 3. So they should both be aging up just fine. I will quadruple check it, but I'm pretty sure we said that they couldn't get a 7. Where is it? Here it is. Yes, full-fledged teens, they could only not get a 7. So that means that Audie and Candace are both going to age. And so let's just go ahead and get that done. Okay, so Candace, preteen. I don't know why it's acting like she doesn't have the preteen trait, and then I have to like go in and remove it. Which brings her to a young adult, or a teen. And then Audie is the other one. Add that, and then we're going to remove it. Okay, so now that we've aged them up to full-fledged teens, now we can go back to the spreadsheet, and Audie and Candace are both going to be teens. We're just going to drag this down. Okay, and then they have the 98 days. Both of them. And we just need to add them to the same square as what's her face? Oriel. Let's just copy this and go down to 127, I think it was. Yep. Okay, there we go. Everybody has had their birthdays today. We only had one death, thank goodness. I don't have anybody having any babies or anything, so we're good there. No deaths. So we can just get back to the Ball households. And begin the actual gameplay now. Which has taken way too long to get to this point. Okay, just go to Manage Worlds. Let's go to the Ball households. Now, Amala, unfortunately, has just lost her presumed significant other. That was going to be a significant other, I guess. So what I'm thinking is, at the end of each year, what are you wearing? At the end of each year, I'm thinking what I'm going to do. Why do you have these outfits? Interesting. I'm going to go ahead and have myself add so many, like 1 through 8 kind of thing. Up until the point of we don't have anyone left, you know, that really, like, once we get to the point we don't need to do that, we won't, but maybe we'll do it for like the first 5 years or whatever in the game. And at the end of each year, we'll just add 1 through 8 amount of Sims to the gypsy camp or whatever, which I think could be fine. I just want to make sure that we always have people to choose from. I didn't think about it when I created the Sims, that some of the Sims were going to need to get married and have spouses, and like we needed to think about like what exactly we were going to do about that. I didn't really think about that in the time frame of creating the challenge. So if I was to go back and do it, I think I would change up a little bit about what I have. Why are you missing your pajamas? I guess I need to take her in and check her pajamas because I think she's missing her pajamas for some reason. So let me do that real quick because I don't really want her wearing this. Modify household, it should be fine. But yeah. Now, if she was already married when Osbert had passed, I would have made her like a spinster, of course. I wouldn't have allowed her to get she could have gotten remarried, but she would have like lost her significant other. So she's just lucky that they're not physically married at this point, and that she could have she's able to get remarried, like able to find someone else. Yeah, that's the thing. That's why I kind of wanted to play test this a bit too, but yeah, it's a little bit difficult to play test some things sometimes. Girl, that is a little bit revealing. I don't know about that. So yeah, that's kind of why I'm okay with like having to add a few extra people if we need it, because, you know, I didn't know in the time. So I'm okay with it. Okay, so I think that'll do her for her sleepwear. And plus, I could just see it as like people found the little podunk town that we've created here, and, you know, maybe they really enjoy it, and so they want to like become a part of it, and to do so, they need to like they know that they need to like join something kind of close, and the only thing that's kind of close that they can get into is the gypsy camp at the moment. Okay, let's do chunky vegetable stew today. Also, I don't really want your toy on the fridge. Oh my gosh, it's so annoying. There we go. Keep your toy to yourself. Oh, this plant is not feeling so great. It's not feeling so good. Oh, is it Easter? Oh, snap. Create a golden chicken. Harvest some eggs. Socialize with the chicken. And socialize with the rabbit. Okay. Will do. Let's cook up this deliciousness for breakfast, though. And then we all need to kind of get outside and get working on the garden a bit. Now, we are in 1301. This is the first day of 1301. And we're starting with the balls. This is our last day with the balls. We played them Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and now we're playing them on Sunday. I said I was going to be... Oh gosh, I was tabbed out. I said I was going to be doing double the days because I felt like there wasn't enough what am I saying? What the heck? There wasn't enough time for each household, so I wanted to double it a bit more. So that's kind of what we're doing here. What am I looking for? Wait, is that food? Oh no, she literally broke the stove. Okay, wash yourself up a bit. We might be in for a bit of a pickle here, because I don't know that they can afford a new stove, and I don't think that they can make bread without it or food without it. There's no available stove. This one I need cheese and bread, and they don't have those things. Oh boy. I don't know that there's anything that we can make without the stove except for those few things. And there's nothing in here because these are broths and stews. Okay, well that's interesting. Because now we gotta try and figure that out. Mop lightly. I am gonna have the family go out here into the garden. I'm gonna have you harvest all. I'm gonna have you start spraying for bugs and weeding. Can he not? Maybe we can have him harvest too. Oh man, he has to go potty. All right, we're gonna have him go ahead and... Oh, it's bad. Okay, go ahead and do that. She is hungry. I don't think that they can make anything. She likes gardening? Yeah, she can like gardening. All right, well, I think I'm just going to have you go potty. And then maybe you could evolve all the plants that need to be evolved. Okay, you're going to go potty. Everybody should have a little bit of food in their inventory. We might start eating some of this. No. Okay, let's go ahead and put this in her inventory. Let's see. What do we have a lot of? We have a lot of these. Can we eat one of these? Eat some corn. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's not what I'm trying to do. Maybe eat another one of each. Eat and eat. Nature's Revenge. Okay, are you good? I mean, not horrible. Dude, I don't think you harvested any of these. Grandma. Do the laundry. All right, once she's done, which she's not done because she still needs to weed this, she can go to the bathroom over here. And he can go to the bathroom over here when he's done as well. Did he harvest everything? Okay, why don't you spray for bugs? And then maybe you could weed this. Okay, and then maybe that could be good. What is she doing? Shouting forbidden words. Okay. Make him leave. She needs some food. Let's give her a bit to eat. Let's give her this. I'm not going to have her eat it all. I'm just going to have her eat a couple. Okay, I think that'll be good. Did that work out? Yes. Okay, now what I want her to do is I want her to give all of these to him. He's got a whole ton in his inventory, but the kiddo This is just until they can get another
DZ Bobna.
stove. Okay, I'm thinking.
Shub udich jiffy flea bazat a navy bleef to mice.
Okay, she just got the singing skill. Okay, I think he could eat one more. So let's go ahead and eat another one of these.
Sula.
Okay, fantastic. Now give all these to your dad. Happy New Year to her. Okay, and now dad needs to give some of these to Amala. Why didn't he just go potty? Okay, Amala, go ahead and eat some of these.
Oh, Illinois. Huh. What's a nose? Pimpini.
Okay, after this next one she'll be good.
Abzo. Ina.
I love how she's so ecstatic and literally she just lost her spouse to be. So I don't know. I think that would be pretty traumatizing if you ask me. But who am I? Okay. So he peed his pants. Okay, I'm gonna have him go into the forest and let's have him bathe in the stream. And we'll take all of them so they can all get cleaned up. Because, like I said, I had to get rid of the wash your face in the sink mod. It is not updated and it's not allowing me to load into my lot. So, had to get rid of it. But this will be fine because they can bathe in the stream. And then we'll just have them do that whenever we can. Okay. And then we probably should try to make up some boxes of food. We only have 21 simoleons though. I'm thinking maybe today, instead of doing boxes of food, maybe we just do singular items. I don't know. The boxes are really like how I can get more than like 5 cents a piece. So it doesn't seem like any of these guys have anything of value. Where did all their boxes go? They don't even have a box. Do they not have one? Oh, technically we probably sold it in the last couple of days. Okay, well. Did she actually wash the laundry or did she just put it in here? Oh, she didn't do the laundry at all. Okay, so she's gonna go do the laundry. Let's see. Let's have you play with this. Oh, she needs to go potty. Let's have her go potty. Are these all good or like what's going on with them? think they're all good. Oh, well, this... Is she going? Okay, cool. Let's have her weed and spray for bugs. Put this in your inventory. Why didn't she get clean? Why is she so gross? Hang this on the line.
Oh.
Good. Okay, now replace this water. Add laundry additive, add flowers, go ahead and do the holly. And then, what the heck? Let's have you go bathe in the stream again. I am going to have Amala go into the woods and not foraging. Oh my goodness, I keep clicking that. Go pick flowers. Go away. No. Is that thing talking to him? I was trying to figure out what that voice was. I think it came from that toy, which is freaky. Looks like the garden is doing really well. The laundry dry? No. What is this? She has leeches. Oh no.
Ooh.
Does she need to get them off of her?
Bosh.
Hold on. Go here.
So
Okay. I don't think that she can, like, do anything about the leeches. I think it takes care of itself, kind of. He's getting hungry. So is she. We need to get them fed again. Problem is still we don't really have food. So let's just go down the line. Let's have you eat, 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 eat.
Bwib.
Oh my goodness. So you can't even queue them up even if you look inside of the inventory slot. Eat. Okay, I think she could use one more, so we're gonna let her eat another one. Okay. Now,
Subawib.
give these to him.
Wayo choba.
Ah, Vadish.
Eat one of those. Eat one of these. Eat one of these.
Oh, Lunubalo. Heave a bow.
Oh.
How is his hunger?
Ha.
Go ahead and eat another.
Junga. Komiko.
Okay, let's get you outside to go potty. Okay, you also kind of need to go potty. Okay, let's have you come put this in your inventory.
Benefi.
You can come in here and sit. Okay, and now she needs to eat something. Oh. This whole family is just peeing their pants. They're all just peeing their pants.
Oh, Zozo, Yuma.
Yeah, you're gonna have to just wash your hands a few times. You're good. Okay, we were gonna give her food. Okay, go ahead and eat this. That's inappropriate. Okay, eat corn.
Gench. Oh.
Okay, it is going late. Let's have you guys get to bed. You go ahead and go to sleep. She's now officially sad. It's officially hit her that she's no longer getting married. Jingle bells, yeah. They are really celebrating, you're right. They're intense. Alright, go to bed. And then this kiddo needs to eat, so let's give him the corn. They're just gonna have to eat like this until they can afford to get a new stove. Well, finally she realized her fiance's dead. I haven't been happy all day. It's like, hello? Did you not even realize that he's dead? Jeez. Eat corn. And eat corn. Oh, I think you're gonna need another one. Eat more corn. Eat all the corn. No, I'm just kidding. Don't eat all of it. Oh my gosh. And maybe one more. Okay, one more and then I think you're good. And then I'm gonna have you go out here and have you go potty. Okay, and then I'm gonna have you go ahead and nap. Okay. Why do these people have to go to the bathroom so much? Oh my gosh. Is it really from them eating? Like, seriously? From them eating the vegetables without cooking them. Oh, does that mean there won't be a wedding? Yeah, right. Come on, go potty. Alright, Amala, when you're done, you're gonna go to bed. Alright, Amala. Not Amala. You're not Amala. Yes, you are. I don't know who my Sims are at this point. Okay, I'm gonna have you put this in your inventory. Go to sleep. Okay, I'm gonna have you put this in your inventory. Now, this is gonna go in her inventory. Okay, and then she got that. Okay, perfect. Yeah, I don't even know. I don't know what's going on. Something must be real bad in that food. Okay, so let's see how much we've got here. We have got 13 at the moment. I'm going to start keeping track of how many of these I have because I feel like sometimes they're disappearing. Maybe it's just me, but I feel like they're semi-disappearing. And it's kind of annoying. Can I think I can reach that. Yes. Okay, so let me write down that this family has 13. Let's see, we're gonna put here 13. I'm going to merge this. Okay. So I just wrote what I needed to remember so that the next time when we come, we can triple and quadruple check it. Sheesh. Okay, so it is now 12:12. We have finished this households. So what I think I'm going to do at this point in the stream, we are going to save as. Always remember to save as, no matter what game you're playing. Life goals. Wait, especially when you're playing Sims. Okay, so we're going to save as this Medieval Empire. So this is my LP one. All right, we're going to go to Manage Worlds. Because why not? So I am going to flip you over real quick to the spreadsheet. I want to show something real quick. So I wrote it here for the balls, how much is in their gong, so we can keep track of it, because I'm thinking once this gets to, so what I'm thinking is, eventually I would like them to have to pay different, like they can like upgrade their gongs eventually, and then they won't have to call for the gong farmer to come as often. So I'm thinking right now, to start off, I think this is going to be every 100 poop in the gong is going to have to be cleared out. And then obviously, like, if they can, they'll pay to like have it dug deeper or whatever and bigger and blah blah blah. And then once they do that, then I'm gonna put like a room underneath the house. Like, I'm gonna build like a basement section, and that's gonna be like technically like the gong. I'm gonna build it and make it like dirt walls and dirt floors. Put the thingy at the bottom of that, and then I'm gonna put a ladder. I'm gonna put a ladder down to it, and then the person will have to go down in there and then like empty the thing, and then it will cost like so much time, money, and whatever. Anyways, those are my own thoughts. But so we're going to start keeping track of that on here because I think it'll be helpful for this. And also, I still have my wedding days on here. I've marked them all out for me so I can remember. So how I'm doing it is if it falls in between like a, like this, the Stewarts have 4 days. The wedding day is going to be specifically just for the wedding itself. So I'm not going to do anything else on this day besides the wedding. And then we'll take the Sims back to wherever they're moving into, and they will consummate the marriage. And then we'll just have them eat and whatever for the rest of the night and just spend that time, with that family, whoever they are. So they'll get like an extra day technically. But if it comes in between a person's rotation, I'm going to split it like this so they can still get their 4 days. And it doesn't take away from their day because I think that's more fair. So we don't have to worry about losing out time with specific Sims, because we want to make sure we're giving everyone the exact amount of love that we can. So for Amala's wedding, I need to find someone else for her. And I'm thinking we could maybe pick from some of the people that are left. Now let's see. Where is it? Oh yeah, and I also need to be keeping track of this. Have I been keeping track of this? We're playing the Ball households. Dowell, Sheffield, Saeed. I don't know that I've kept track of this at all at this point. I must have, though. I don't know. If you guys remember me ever doing this, let me know. I feel like that's copied from my personal one, and I just don't remember. Anyways, so on here, we have a Mala here. Technically, she should have been deleted, but now she doesn't have that opportunity. Conrad, Arne, and Jacob are the 3 boys that I see here. Now, Jacob is out of their league because he's literally the steward, so he's not gonna get married to a peasant. No offense. Arne and Conrad were the 2 other ones, but I feel like one of them was betrothed recently, and I forgot to write it down. So that's unfortunate. And I really want to say they were betrothed to Madison, or either we tried to get them betrothed to Madison, but then like nobody wanted her. I can't remember, but then we like had somebody else get engaged. I remember something kind of like that going down. I don't remember exactly who it was or what was going on. Maybe it was Akila that we were trying to get engaged to somebody because she did age out. So what I'm going to actually do is I'm going to move Akila over here because technically she could get married to someone else. If we had a sim who needed somebody and she was like an option, then it would be okay for her to marry into the family lines still. But she's like a commoner, so she's not going to be my number 1 priority. I'm going to consider her to be green at this point because, like I said, she didn't. And I'm going to take off bees from this and put commoner. Right? Because she's a commoner. So she's technically like an NPC or whatever. But if I'm looking at this, I still technically need about... Okay, so if we move him up... If I'm looking at this, right, we still have Madison and Amala who need people. Candace, Audie, these two can now get betrothed. Then we have Lindley and Dagmar. So we have at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? Preteens. These guys are not preteens anymore. That's what the PT stands for. So we can actually take that off because they're not preteens anymore. Amala is not a teen. She is actually a young adult. I don't want to write her off quite yet as like a commoner. I will give her some time, but we do need to move quickly because technically she should be married off pretty early on in her teen years, but for the beginning we said it was okay for them as long as they were like betrothed before they were a young adult, it was okay. So because he passed away, we need to give her someone else. So I'm thinking, what if we were to make a sim for Amala to marry? And then we just betroth her to him. I don't know how the betrothal works if the spouse dies before you actually get married. I'm assuming it'll let you betroth them to someone else, because is it going to remember that they're betrothed, or does it like just think of them as like a dead spouse kind of thing? I'm not quite sure. We could technically get her married to Bard, who is from the gypsy camp. But I feel like because he passed away, she almost needs a new sim. So I was thinking we could go ahead and make her a sim, and then we could fill in the rest. So I think we should, for this one, because we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 possible sims. How many people are still in the gypsy camp, I guess would be the next question. Let's go look. I don't feel like there's a lot in here now. Oh, wait. Oh, wow. This is slapped full. We have Bard, Petra, Arne, Conrad, Olive, Serena, Leaf, and Helga in here. I can have more than 8 sims in my game, so it wouldn't be a bad thing. And I also want to make a sim for the steward. I want to make like more of like a ritzy kind of like family for the steward to kind of choose from. And I want to put them in as like a NPC kind of family that just kind of walks around but doesn't like live anywhere per se. Like not in world kind of thing. So I'm thinking of doing that as well. So he would have a couple of choices because I think he would also be getting married. So let me see. So this is Aquila. This is her family. Then we have the Balls. Then we have the Cliftons, the Scruggs. We have the Sheffields. Yeah, so we've got a lot of good people here. And then in other households, we do have this Loomis girl, and I think she was someone that he was intrigued with, and we could add some more women and men to this, so it would be like they're a little bit more wealthy. But they're not obviously currently in Worlds. That would be something we could do. And then the rest of these people are just like NPC people. Why is there 2 crumple bottoms? How weird is that? That's really creepy that there's 2 of them. I didn't even know that could be a thing. Okay, let's create a household. Let's make a sim for Amala's, because Amala had, you know, a bad... Wow, put the axe down. Step away. Maybe this guy could be somebody we could try and create with. Let's see. Face. Let's see. Faces. No, undo that. Do we want some freckles? Oh my gosh. These are supposed to be for fairies? Gosh, I'd be terrified to meet a fairy then. Whew. Not about that. Have a gap. Let's see. Maybe we give him this hair. Oh yeah, flower beard. No. And I'm making him specifically with Amala in mind. Now, obviously, they need to get along for this to work. But that's who I'm making him with in mind. So, like, I can obviously get them situated. What is that? Horns. Why would you want any of that on a fairy? I don't really get that. We can have a bucket head. Oh my gosh, no. We're gonna go with this. And oh my goodness. Maybe this one. Okay, put that across. Oh, we also have to do his hair across. His hat across. Okay, and let's see. So we've got Klepto, Evil, and Dance Machine. Klepto, Evil, Dance Machine. I mean, I guess he could be like a Renaissance sim. And let's see. Not locked. Custom. We have this shirts. Or
Ooh.
what if he wore this? Hold on. Do I have a hat that goes with this? He could be a masked sim that we can never see the face of. I thought I had something that went with this. Who is that masked man? That's not it. Yeah, I thought I had like, I don't know. I thought I had a hat or something that went with this. Maybe it's in here. I can't see that happening, but maybe. Oh, well, that's not it though. These are like king and queen crowns. Oh my gosh, what is that? Yeah, I think I like his look. I just thought there was like a hat or something we could do with this. No, not that. No. I'm thinking of like not a pilgrim. Am I thinking of a pilgrim? An Indian. That's what I'm trying to think of. I thought there was like an Indian. What did Indians wear on their head? It was like a feather, wasn't it? I swear to goodness I had one of those. Maybe it's under feminine. Hold up. Maybe it's only listed as a feminine thing. I swear I had like a feather they could wear. A turban, maybe. I don't see anything happening with those. Was it this? No, it's spiders. There's like the flowers, which I do for some of the girls. There's this. I don't know if that's really fitting. Is he a Native American or from India? Well, I was thinking like oh, I'm probably thinking of this hat, and that's not what I'm looking for. Yeah, I'm thinking of like a feather, but I don't see one. I guess I would have to try and find one for the medieval. But this is kind of like what I'm thinking for him. Anyways, it's kind of annoying that I couldn't really find what I was looking for, but I thought this would be really good. You can be Grim Reaper. No. Darn it, man. Yeah, I was really thinking the feather. It's kind of what I was thinking of. And I've got these boots to go with it, so it's like matching. And then do we think that he would have like some form of like face paint? Okay, I want to add this to everyday, formal, athletic, party, hot, hot and not cold. Okay. And then for shoes, I want to add this to the same things, everyday, formal, athletic, party, and hot. Okay, and then do we have like some form of like face paint or something that we think would be fitting? Was that the devil? Jeez. We have like that. Oh my gosh. We could use like dirt. Do we want to do that? That's kind of cool, and it's got like a scar on his nose. There's also this, where I think that's more like from India. I don't know what that's supposed to be. Oh my god. Maybe this one with like the little bit of the dirt on the face. We're gonna have to think of a name for him as well. Yeah, I think I might look and see if I can find a a feather for guys, because I think that'd be really nice on this outfit, like a feather for like an Indian almost. Okay, we need a name. Let's see. Could name him Anakin. I don't know why that came up as an A name. An Indian name. Oh man. That would have been great. Okay, so we're looking for Native American names. Let's name him. Chayton? Yeah, let's name him Chayton. Chayton. And then I just need to come up with a last name for him. And get out of here. Tonto. Chayton Tonto. What about Apache? I think that could work. Chayton Apache. How is that spelled? A-P-A-C-H-E. Apache. Chayton Apache. Yeah, I think that could work for him. And we just need to do his sleep. Okay, take the hat off because we're not doing the hat now. We've decided against. Oh, was it in there? Did I just see it? Hold on. No. I could have sworn I had one, but I mean, whatever. For this, he could just wear do this, take the shoes off. Let's get some socks. Okay, that'll do. And then swimwear. Goodness. Get rid of the hats. Get rid of the earring. He just wears a towel around his neck. I don't know about that. I mean, I guess it could be considered his shirt, but I think it's supposed to be a towel. Gosh, he is skinny. Very skinny. These could do. I think I've found some new clothes. Let's see. Content, custom. Yeah, so I've got like this towel. I've got these different kinds of shorts because we've always used this one. I've also got these pants and underwear, but we're not using underwear. We'll use these to go in the water. Oh my gosh, get rid of all the jewelry, dude. It's too much. Too much. And then nothing here. Let's also make sure he has body hair. Because let's just not enable the growth because then they'll be like as hairy as a beast by the time we get back to him. I love how now he's in that, which is not what we put him in. Okay, there we go. And then his cold weather. Let's take this hat off. He could wear this. I think he just might be one of those Sims that we just kind of like let him have no hat. And I'm kind of leaning towards this outfit. Because I think this is kind of fitting for what we're going for here. And give him some of these. Maybe? Yeah, I think these will be the best. Yeah, he's fine without a hat, I think. Oh, I want to do that makeup on all of his outfits. Let's do this to everything. So it should be on here now. So he always looks like that. Okay, cool. So Chait and Apache. Now, I am just going to... I almost kind of want to just pull people from the gallery. But, I mean, I don't want to just use any person's sim because I feel like that's kind of rude. I'm not looking for a girl. I'm looking for a man. Thank you. Because I think all of these guys are going to go into the... Oh, two. Also, before we finish with him, let's make sure... masculine, gather pregnant, can reduce neck, no. Yes. He's into women. I don't know. Selecting no will prompt the sim to reject other sims that do not meet their attraction type. Okay. Okay, that's good. Now that's set. So we want to make sure he's good. We need to find a couple more sims to add in. Let's see. I kind of just like letting it generate for us too, because then we don't get to like choose the face. We just get to choose the accessories and things. It did generate 2 males with brown eyes, which is... Wait, did his hair color just change? Which is kind of concerning. Yeah, his hair color is that one. These aren't my favorite hairs because of the way they look, but I don't know. I don't have a lot, so I have to just kind of go with what I can. I think it was this one. I might just give him the ponytail. I don't know that I have anyone with the ponytail yet that I know of. And we just use this one. Does the ponytail look bad on him though? It's kind of different, isn't it? Oh gosh, those are quite the eyebrows. We'll do those. I think I'm going to change his eye color just because we just had someone with this eye color and I don't want like a ton of people with the same eye color. Like I want a variety. Maybe that. That looks weird because it doesn't reach up with the hair. I feel like either they're clean shaven or it's like not maintained. You know what I'm saying? I don't think there would be an in-betweener wiener. Because I just don't think that they would have kept up with it that well. We're gonna do these. And we're gonna put this hair on all of your outfits. I may end up putting the hat on him. Does it get rid of... No, it doesn't get rid of the ponytail. Okay. Let's do the really light brown. No. I don't know why that was making his shoulders look really weird. We'll do this one. Okay. And then we could do these, but I think it should be done with a different shirt. Don't think that we've worn this shirt yet. Oh, that's too fancy. I don't think we've wore these pants, I mean, yet. So what shirt could we put with them? Maybe that.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Let's go with this, maybe. And this? No. He's a lot of the same stuff because I don't really have a lot of stuff. Fortunately. We could do that, maybe. What do we think of his outfit so far? We could do the ones that have like the dirt underneath them. Where are they? Do they not have like a... I don't know that they have them. This one, I guess. He's got dirty nails. Good idea with the dirt underneath? Yeah. I wish there was another one that was just like plain Jane, kind of like the others. These will work though. It looks like he has dirt on the end of his fingernails. Good. We're gonna go with those. Yeah. That's kind of what I was thinking too. All right, let's make sure this is on everything. I want to do this shirt on everyday, formal, athletic, party, hot. And then I want to do these pants. Oops. On everyday, formal, athletic, party, hot. And then the boots as well. Okay, then we just gotta do sleep attire. I'm thinking these. And we do have to remember he's living at the gypsy camp, so it's gonna be cold. So we don't want to underdress too much as well. And then for this, I'm kind of thinking, what if we just took the hat off for nighttime? And then for swimwear, he could probably keep that on, but let's give him these maybe. And then no shoes. And then cold weather. I kind of wish these were more the style of the game. Because I do like them. I just don't think they match the style of the game very well. So I don't tend to go that direction when I'm picking clothes. Because I'm like, meh, they don't really match. Let's see. Maybe this version. Okay, and then this is him in the winter time. Okay, so now we just need a name for this sim. And what kind of ethnicity do we want him to have, or what, like, where do we want him to be from, I guess? Um trying to think. Well, I'm kind of thinking what about Wayne Craig? Does Wayne Craig think that's a good name? Sounds good. Okay. Wayne Craig. Picking some like different names too. I'm not going to make them all like from the 1300s because I'm going to run out of ideas. I'm not going to lie to you. What just happened? When I clicked that, it just like changed him. Okay. So, yeah. So I think it would be nice if, you know, we're not all from the 1300s because I'm going to use the same names over and over and over anyways. I will just try to keep them with whatever their ethnicity or whatever is. So like we went with like a Native American name for our Native American. And then we've got like a normal, like, what's a normal name? Normal? Probably not the right word. Just like a English name for this guy. What other kinds of Sims do we think we can make? Maybe we look at some of the Sims on the gallery for like medieval Sims. See if there's anything that stands out to us. Let's see. Medieval. We want households. Oh, there's a lot of people on here. Okay, we could include custom content so you could kind of see what we're thinking of. Medieval monks and nuns. Well, I don't think those people are going to be getting married to anybody anytime soon. Oh, she's really pretty. The medieval queen that person made. There are a couple. I don't know that I want any couples. I want just like single Sims, you know? The Goths made medieval. Hmm. Medieval brothers. Interesting.
Huh.
Hmm. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna actually get rid of her. I'm just gonna add these two in. Chayton Apache. You think so? Okay, let's add them.
Hinapreb. Oh!
We could do the brothers. Where were they? They were in the middle somewhere. Here we go. Place these. Let's merge. Okay, so they had some other CC that I don't have, but that's fine. We can swap it out. What if we do... Oh, that's like a jumper kind of thing. I didn't notice that. Interesting. I've never noticed that this is like a jumper thing. Probably because I always have pants on them, honestly, so like you don't see it. And then this. And then what if we do bum, 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 bum. We'll do these boots. Do some fingernails. I think we did these ones last time and they worked pretty nice. Taberner. Interesting. He's a teenager as well. I think... Oh, can we like... I just wanted to move his face back a bit. It's kind of pushed out. Can we not? Can we not just like grab his face and move it back? No? Well, interesting. I thought you could just like... It must be under this. Somehow. I guess that's not as bad. It was kind of pushed out really far. And I don't want brown eyes because I've already had multiple brown eyes today. Though I did change the one. What if we do... What if we do these eye colors? And then maybe we do like... You know what? We'll do no facial hair. I mean, he's meant to be a teen, you know? So I think we should bring this down a bit and bring this up a little. Okay, let's see. And then... Oops. Let's put this... And then we'll do the pants on those. We'll do the shoes on those. Okay. And then sleepwear. Oh, they've already given him this. Dope. So I don't even have to do it. It's already done for me. I'm just gonna give him some socks because I feel like they wouldn't have really walked around bare feet when they literally, you know, it's not the cleanest grounds back then. I'm also gonna change this to some underwear. And I think he needs some body hair. Maybe not like a ton because he's still a teen, but some. At least some. Torso. Maybe just that one. And then his leg hair, we can do like this. Good. And then his cold attire. I think we'll go with that and we'll give him a hat. We'll give him this. Nope, it clips through. What if we give him this? Just for outerwear. Okay. And then we have Philip. And he needs some traits. Is he also a teen? Okay. Loyal and neat. He wants to be a soulmate. You want to be live fast. You're a rancher and adventurous. Where's rancher? There we go.
Ah, Suli Suli.
All right, let's give you a hair. Your hair is obviously brown. Is that the color? What color eyes did I give you, dude? Next to like the gray ones. Yeah, it's these ones. Okay, and then you can keep that. Let's give you fingernails. Okay, and then do this. For you, I'll let you walk around with no socks on just because I can. And we're going to do this for you. Give you some body hair. I think he would be a little bit older than the last sim we did. Personally. Yeah, a little bit older. Okay. And if you want to wear that for outerwear, I'm okay with that too. We can always change it later, but for right now it works. And then we have Baldric. He is good. We're going to get 2 other traits for him. Dog lover and outgoing, I guess. We'll get rid of this one. Instead, we're going to make him good. Where's good? There it is.
Aha!
Okay, and then what can we do for his outfits? Gonna be a knight.
Oh.
Could do that. I don't think I've ever used this. I think his shoulders are way too wide. He looks silly in a lot of this because it's way too wide. Maybe we do that. And then fingernails. Okay, does he have outfits for these? No, because probably whatever he had, they probably gave it to him like I do, and then it didn't transfer over. Okay. No. I think I'm gonna go with these for him, just something different. And he's already got body hair, so I'm okay with that. Swimwear, probably gonna do just the same things. And cold attire. Do 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 do. Welcome back. Let's do do. I know I do this one a lot, but this is like one of the best outfits we have. Okay, I think the hair is fine. I think I also need to give them eyelashes because I think I forgot to do that. So let's put that on everything. And then they should have eyelashes. All right, I'm gonna do those. Philip. And then Peter, I think is supposed to be how this is supposed to be said. Peter. And then we'll do those ones for you. Okay, so we've got the Taberner family. So you have Peter, his a little bit older brother Philip, and then Baldric is their eldest brother. And I'm thinking I'm gonna make Peter a preteen, and then make Philip a teen, keep him as a teen, and then keep Baldric as the young adults. That way, it'll give us a little bit more time with some of them than others, and then their like ages are kind of like construed. They're not all the same. Okay, so I'm gonna delete him. So I've got 5 Sims here. I think we can go in with the 5 for right now. We've got quite a variety here. And then I think I might make a few more off screen, of course. But I think this can work. So, I don't care what they're called, honestly. Save. And then what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna place them down and then I'm gonna move them in. Let's see. I want to place them here. Makes it too big. The Apache tribe. Oh, this isn't supposed to be residential. Okay, let me put them in Windenburg, I guess. I just need to put them on a blank lot. Sure. And then I need to pull them over to the gypsy camp. Is what I need to do. Let's go back to manage worlds. Go to Henford. We're going to jump in here real quick, and I really don't care who I play as long as they're home. I'm technically not playing them. I'm just trying to pull these people over. Okay. So I feel like a lot of stuff is missing from this. Maybe not. Maybe I just am for not remembering it properly. I'm not sure. Okay. So I want to... I want to use... this. Where is it? Here it is. 1, 2, 3, 4. How many did I make? 5? I think I made 5. Okay, so teleport. No, not teleport. Summon a sim here. We want to do... Oh, Andre needs some help. We will fix him. Baldric. We want to do... Uh-oh, Celia needs help too. Chayton. And... not the Grim Reaper. Who else do we have? Oh, Mother Nature. Peter? I can't remember all of their names. Philip. And there was one other sim that we created. Wayne Craig. Okay, so we are going to... Wayne, you remembered. Add to family. 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 Okay, so now we've got the extra people in here. Now remember that Chayton was made in mind for Amala Ball. But she technically could get with any of these guys. And this will give us also a few more spouses for our other ladies who are coming of age, of course. I also want to make him a preteen. The setting modifies the length of the preteen aspiration. Cancel. That's not what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to make you a preteen. Add the preteen trait. Okay, and then he's going to say teen, and then he is going to say young adult. What I'm going to need to do is add these guys all into the spreadsheet, of course. But I think they're going to bring a good variety of different people to our world. And they all kind of are different. Obviously, these three are a little bit similar because they are brothers. But then we have these two who are completely different to anyone that we have. I guess we technically do have Leaf. But he is even way more different than Chayton. So they would probably be the closest. And then I don't know that we have anyone with this like skin tone, which is kind of like this orangey color. So it should be good. But yeah, I'm thinking that'll be good. And then I'm thinking I'm going to add 3 more Sims. I may add 2 more boys and 1 more girl to this because there's quite a few girls here and then we don't really have a lot of boys of age looking for a spouse. We have more so girls looking for spouses. So I might end up just adding 3 more boys. I don't know. But I'm going to create them off screen and then add them all to the spreadsheet. Is that everything? This is literally the beginning of 1301 as well. So I do want to make sure that we are keeping up with the population. Adding diversity, yeah. I really want to try and look up some like different looking Sims as well so I can try and like recreate some of them. But these guys are just going to be part of the gypsy camp. So I'm just going to add them to this column because they're part of the gypsy camp. They've joined the gypsy camp or whatever. And then we're actually going into Monday of 1301. Which will be Madison Boatwright's birthday. I swear we tried to get her engaged to someone. It didn't go well. I could try again with one of these guys before she ages, but we're going to be playing the Dowell household, not the Boatwright household. So unfortunately, she's going to probably age and just become a commoner, of course, which is kind of annoying, but it is what it is. Also, I've added on the random occurrence scenarios. I've also went ahead and added all of the different like things that we've rolled in the past for random occurrence scenarios. I've also added things like in like anything that else that's come up. So like these that say like Beatrice's visit, these are going to be her visit to go stay at the Scruggs household. This is when she's going to go and like see where she's going to be living. That's what I think. I think it was her that was mean and we couldn't get her engaged. But I also have the problem of Oriel. She was supposed to be engaged to Leaf and it didn't stick. So I don't think they're actually betrothed to each other. And she's a teen now, so it's not as big of a deal. But I am going to need to get that done when we play as the Bean household again. Yeah, I think it was Madison. I really do. I don't know what happened with Akila Saeed. Again, I'm not quite sure. But those are going to be 2 girls that I think are going to become commoners. And I really want to kind of think over the commoner section a bit more. Since I don't have too much of it because I really didn't think anyone would ever end up in this situation. But obviously we have some. We also have some more random occurrence scenarios coming up that we're going to need to roll for. And of course we have the wedding days coming up. Now Amala is the one that's in a little bit of a pickle here because she was supposed to go to the Beans, but the problem is now that visit isn't going to happen. So before her wedding, she has to find someone else to get married to. And I will give you guys some options. Obviously she is a ball, so you'll be playing the balls again before her betrothal. or like before she gets married. So we're going to have to do it kind of outside of the rotations. So we could work on it a little bit like every night or something and try and get her to kind of be betrothed to someone. I don't know how we want to do that. So I might think about that as well, because like she lost her spouse. So she was already betrothed. So does I kind of wonder if the steward would just be like, okay, your spouse passed, or like your future spouse passed, so this is your new prospect, like, and this is who you're gonna marry, kind of thing. And it would be like a, oh my god, like, kind of thing. Like I don't know this person at all, so I'm not quite sure how I want to do that quite yet. But yeah, so when we play again, we'll be switching to the Dowell households. I do believe this is the last time we play as the Dowells. Yes, this will be the last time we play as the Dowells. So I'm thinking as well that the Dowell is going to be passing. Oh no, it's not. She's right here. I'm also thinking that like if somebody was to pass away, so this is the lady who is an elder and she lives by herself. I think she does the duck ponds. So I think what I'm going to do is, if I end up with somebody like this who doesn't, yeah, she's a poultry farmer. So she doesn't have like a spouse. She doesn't have any kids. So what I'm thinking is some of the commoners, like the first commoner or whatever, or the one that we consider to be the best, that would be where the commoners would take over. So like if the Dowell family was about to pass away, instead of allowing the poultry farming to just cease out of existence, we would take one of the commoners that we had already had to move out. They would move into the place wherever the Dowell was, and that, or like whatever household, and they would start that kind of like profession. So I don't know how we want to decide, if we want to do it like the first and then we just kind of go down the list from there, or if we want to pick based on traits or whatever else we want to do. But I'm kind of thinking the commoners could kind of fill in the cracks when we need it. Like if a family doesn't have an heir or something, you know what I mean? And then the mom passes away in childbirth or whatever. And then, they never end up, the dad is like too old to have more kids or whatever else, you know what I'm saying? So I'm kind of thinking something like that. And then we would always have somebody to fall back on for the professions that we need to keep going. So like these professions always need to be going. They can't stop. These are what they always should be, and they should always be moving and grooving and like getting through with the worlds. And then the commoners kind of just fill in the cracks if we need it. So we might need a commoner to take over for Dowell, because she is not getting married, and she does not have any kids, so I'm going to need someone to take over for her anyways. So this would be a good time for us to do that. And maybe we make it like where if Aquila was to befriend Lucille, like she would hand it down to her or whatever. So that's kind of something I need to look at. And I have added some more to this. So I've got some more people on here. I know, Piazza Girl, you had said Fiddler on the Roof was like a matchmaker or relationship consultant. I have added that on here. I also have like ice farmers and priests. I have educators. I think I have canners now on here, and nun workers. Ladies of the evening, I think I've added. So I think 48 through 54 is what I've added. So I do need to add all these into the rules as well. But I mean, that is something I can do on my own free time. I don't have to do it here on stream. Unfortunately, tonight it was a lot of me just kind of like working with Sims, unfortunately, but it's all right because we have to do it, and it's stuff that I can just kind of cut out for the YouTube stuff. But yeah, so I'm glad to be back. I did spend a lot of time today working on getting this up and running. It did take me forever to figure out what mods were broken. So I did lose out on all of my aspiration mods, and I lost out on all of my career mods. From what I can tell, at least most of them, which is unfortunate, but it's okay because we can still play the game and have some things. Now there is a couple of mods that I'm hoping are going to get updated really soon, because there are some things that like later down the line we're going to need them for. But everything else I think is pretty okay. And and it seems like we'll be able to get back into the medieval saves. And I can't say so much for my modern save because that was like what I was planning to do tonight, and I need to go through my mods again because the last update they put out to fix like the one little thing ended up breaking more mods, and so I am in a bit of a pickle where I have to go through and figure out what's breaking and causing infinite loading screens again. So a little bit irritated about that because I was planning on streaming that tonight for the stream. So hopefully we can get back into the save file soon. The only bad thing about having any kind of mods in the save file is it kind of is annoying that it just keeps getting broken over and over and over. Yeah, it is kind of annoying, but I'm glad I've at least whittled through the medieval stuff so we can continue on with these save files so we can have something. I just noticed, oh no, not all three of them. I was gonna say all three of these have the same boots, but never mind, just these two. So yeah, it is annoying. I will work on it in my free time. My free time is kind of dwindled in the last couple of weeks because of homeschool is way more intense this year than it was last year, so I like have a little bit less time for myself. So yeah. Your mods might be okay. I would test them. I would update them and test them. I think it might just be some of the mods I have because I have like 7,000 mods. So it's probably just me, not so much the save file itself. So you might be able to get into the save file if you update your mods, of course. You'd have to test it. I need to figure out what's causing my thing to be infinite loading screens. So that's really annoying, but I will get there someday. I will get there someday. It's going to take me a little while. And like I said, my time is a little bit more limited at the moment with homeschool. But yeah, so I'm really happy to be back in this. I hope that you guys really enjoy this save file because I worked really hard on the rules for this and I'm really excited to kind of get like more into it. I know that we haven't done too much with the save file and we take big long breaks, which I feel like kind of loses the lackluster for like the excitement of it. But I'll be having some more polls for some betrothals coming very soon. We're going to fix Amala's situation because poor girl has lost her man. And now she needs to find a new one quick because she needs to do it before her wedding day. Or else she'll be deemed a commoner because she wouldn't have found someone else to marry. So yeah, I'm going to probably stream this again on Wednesday because I'm really enjoying it and I'm excited for it. I also want to possibly do some Ultimate Decades this week as well. So if I don't do this on Wednesday, then I'll do Ultimate Decades. But we'll see what I'm coming up with. So yeah, I want to thank everyone for being here tonight. I'm sorry that I went over so much and just talked a little bit at the end here, but I just kind of wanted to fill you guys in on what's been going on. And, yeah, I know that I feel like the drop isn't going to happen before October because the mods, I literally got into the game. I fixed my mods, got back into the game, mods broke again. Now I'm back at, I got to fix my mods again. So the next drop probably won't happen before that, unfortunately. But I'm really excited for that EP. So yeah, fingers crossed that it fixes some things. I also hope that they're going to do some fixes to the game itself. But, you know, here we are. Anyways, I will be back on Wednesday with another new stream. And I will definitely put this up to my YouTube channel for anyone that wants to rewatch it and check it out. I would love to hear what you guys, I want to do a bake off. Nice. I would love to hear what you guys think in the comments on YouTube, of course, because I love to hear what you guys think of the things that I've created. So if you guys really liked it, please give it a thumbs up so I know that you're enjoying it and leave a comment letting me know what you enjoy. If you guys have any suggestions, I would also love to hear them. So don't shy away. Please feel free. Let me know what you guys think or what you guys, what your ideas would be for this challenge. I think it could be so much fun. Once the rules are completely finished, I will put them up on my Discord, of course, for anyone who wants to try out this challenge. Because I think it could be really fun and you wouldn't have to play it with mods, of course, if you didn't want to. You could just kind of supplement it with whatever's in the game. But yeah, anyways, thank you to everyone who came out tonight to my stream. I really do appreciate it. I hope that you guys have a wonderful Tuesday, and I will be back on Wednesday with another new stream. Later. Have a great night.